Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Feathered Serpent.
Captain's log, stardate 5097.3. Starfleet reports major military activity in the Klingon sector near Krakur, a planet on the edge of Klingon space. Intelligence indicates that the Klingons are mobilizing a large fleet to search for a renegade who is responsible for a disruption of unknown nature on that planet. Federation sensors have found a faint energy trail leading to the planet Zam-4 in the Digifal system. We've been ordered by Starfleet to track down the source of the energy and discovered what happened on Krakur before the Klingon fleet enters Federation space. If we are not successful, the Federation and the Klingon Empire may find themselves at war once again.
Hallo und willkommen zur 5. Mission von Star Trek, The 25th Anniversary. Und ich bin mal richtig froh, dass wir zum Anfang nicht kämpfen müssen. So. Diesmal geht es um die Klingonen. Und wir fragen erstmal Spock.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, es gibt nichts zu berichten. Dann recherchieren wir mal was über die Klingonen.
Klingons. A humanoid life form that has used genetic manipulation to stratify their population. Their homeworld is Kling. Klingons' culture is based on the principle of survival of the fittest, either through guile or physical force. Principles of honor are used to prevent the culture from killing itself completely. But these principles are extended outside their species only to non-Klingons who have proved themselves in battle. Negotiations over planets in the disputed area have been slowly advancing, hindered by recent Klingon technological exchanges with the Romulans. The Klingon Empire itself is economically backward and poorly organized, but their military force is extremely formidable.
Ich muss dazu sagen, die klingonische Heimatwelt ist nicht Kling, sondern Kronos. Das ist der Heimatwelt. So wie bei uns die Erde ist da halt Kronos. Ich weiß nicht, warum sie das halt falsch damit eingebunden haben. Okay, dann haben wir hier noch H, R, A, K, K, O, U, R. Das ist ein
Krakur 4, a world in Klingon space, which has belonged to the Empire for at least 4 generations, governed by the Kenka family. The population of Krakur is not known.
Okay, dann haben wir noch den Namen Zampur.
Topic not available, Captain.
Ist falsch geschrieben? So wird's geschrieben.
Zam-4, the third planet in the Digifal system, a Class M world. See Digifal.
Das ist ja dann unser Zielplanet. Und das System Digifal, was sagt er da?
Digifal, a system near the Klingon neutral zone. Digifal contains 2 habitable planets, Digifal 3 and Digifal 4. Digifal 3, also known as Zem-4, contains ruins of a civilization that abandoned the planet approximately 20,000 years ago and has been declared a protected world for archaeological reasons.
Unter Denkmalschutz, genau. Und dann haben wir Kenka, ist noch gefallen.
Kenka, Flipped. A member of the Kenka family, an old Klingonese family of noble origins, the governing family of Krakur. Vlicht is the first Kenka to reach flag rank, and as such, has been posted back away from the frontier. Vlicht has 2 sons in the service, but nothing is known of his wife or other children. He is believed to be the current commander of the Klurta and one of the most respected commanders in the Klingon fleet. He is said to be an avid fencer.
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, begeben wir uns in das Digi-File-System. Dann muss ich noch mal kurz in die Karte gucken. Kleinen Moment. Digi-File ist die 7. Das müsste hier sein. Nein, hier. Okay, dann düsen wir da mal hin.
Captain, a Klingon battle cruiser has entered the system.
Open hailing frequencies. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Klingon battlecruiser, you are in Federation space. You must leave immediately.
I am Commander Taras of Anisla. We are in pursuit of a genocidal criminal. We are performing an act of mercy in removing him from your space. Naturally, you will remove your vessel from this system. For your own safety, of course.
I think we can take care of ourselves, Taraz, which is more than I can say for you, if the Nizra does not leave Federation space at once. You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me. Who do you think you're trying to fool, Taraz? Get your ship out of here now.
Okay, ich würde die zweite
You are in direct violation of the Organian Treaty, mister. If you have a problem, have your fleet commander take it up with them. If a Federation criminal were to pass into Klingon space, you'd be saying the same thing to me.
Wir müssen vorsichtig sein, wenn wir das Falsche sagen. Sind wir gleich wieder im Kampf.
If we are not allowed to capture this criminal, Captain, you may do this for us. We insist that we remain here to monitor the situation, but we will take no action, provided that you can bring him to us in 12 hours.
Agreed. Vessels of war are not allowed in Federation space. You will pull back to the Organian neutral zone, and do so immediately. Agreed.
Ja, ich würde das erste nehmen. Einverstanden. Na, Gott sei Dank. Okay, Standardumlaufbahn. Mr. Zulu.
Entering standard orbit.
Und dann werde ich sagen, erstmal abspeichern.
Save new game.
Mission 5. Ja, was sagt Mr. Spock?
I have pinpointed the source of the energy trail from Krakur.
Dann würde ich sagen, wie immer.
Assemble a landing party. Unless we find this so-called criminal, we're going to war.
Runterbeamen. Da ist ja schon unsere gesuchte Person. Wir werden ihn erstmal analysieren, bevor wir ihn anquatschen.
He appears human. All life signs are normal, but I'm getting strange energy readings near the base of the pituitary gland.
Okay.
I am picking up strange energy readings from the alien. Perhaps Dr. McCoy could provide better data.
Okay, jetzt haben wir es umgekehrt gemacht. Schauen wir uns erstmal um. Was ist das?
The moon of Digifal. Legend says that the gods of good and evil fortune live there and will glance back at those who look at them, and either a miracle or a catastrophe will soon befall those who gaze upon it. Luminescent insects swarm near a large tree.
Tja, hat irgendwas, ne?
There is a tall, slender, dark-haired man looking intently at you.
Okay, dann reden wir mal mit ihm. Was er so Schönes sagt.
Greetings, my children. I can barely imagine that you have come so far.
I am Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. Did you know the Klingons are looking for you? I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise. What did you do to get the Klingons so upset? We're not your children, and we don't appreciate this wild goose chase you forced us into.
Ja, das ist typisch Captain Kirk, ne? Also
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the Starship Enterprise.
Quaint expression. I have done nothing to anger them. I did with them what I have done with everyone.
And exactly what would you have done with them? Entering Klingon space for anything puts the peace in peril. Whatever you did has them very upset. They're raiding worlds looking for you. And exactly what would you have done with them? Entering Klingon...
Jeopardize the peace? Hardly. Peace is what I preach. I am Quetzalcoatl, as you well know from the proud history of your world.
Quetzalcoatl? How fitting you would name yourself after one of the most bloody-handed gods in Earth's history.
Bloody-handed? My people love peace.
Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating hearts. Ha! You mean your followers loved pieces? They slaughtered other believers hoping you'd return. Your followers regularly sacrificed other believers to you after you left, offering you their still-beating heart.
Impossible. You must be lying.
And then your followers were destroyed, because when white men arrived on that continent, they were believed to be you in your promised return. Your people perverted your teachings, then were destroyed by it.
Foul, lying creatures! My gift was wasted upon you! Be gone!
Jetzt haben wir ihn doch ein bisschen verärgert.
Clearly are not the inheritors of the noble Aztec world. What you have said has greatly disturbed me. You should not lie so. You shall remain here until you have learned the error of angering Quetzalcoatl.
Okay, wir schauen uns erstmal an.
There is a light suspended from above by a chain.
Eine Lampe. Mitten im Urwald.
McCoy is examining the floor of the pit.
Das ist eine Schlange, ne?
This particular snake doesn't seem to like your company and moves whenever you get near it. There are rocks here quite suitable for picking up and throwing. Lieutenant Strachey is carefully examining the pit.
Ja, das muss er ja auch machen als Sicherheitsoffizier. Was ist das?
This moss is covered with a very sticky substance. There is a tiny hole in the wall at this point. Certainly no human could crawl through here.
Okay, wir speichern erstmal.
Save new game.
Okay. Dann nehmen wir uns mal hier ein paar Steine.
You pick up some rocks from the pile.
Wenn ich jetzt die Schlange nehme. Weg ist sie. So ein Mist. Aber sie kommt wieder raus. Dann nehme ich hier den Stein und leg ihn vors Loch. Das ist gut. Kann ich jetzt die Schlange nehmen? Ja. Ist auch
There is a
was?
vine hanging down into the pit.
Kann man mit der Ranke irgendwas machen? Muss ich irgendwie hochranken?
The vine will not support you.
Ich nicht tragen.
The vine will not support you.
Hier ist noch eine. Ja, drauf schießen macht irgendwie keinen Sinn.
Nothing happens.
Was sagt Spock dazu?
Those vines would be useful to escape, if we could reach them.
Do I look like a Houdini to you? I'm afraid you're going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat on this one.
No enemies in sight, but supplies could be a problem if we don't get out.
Okay. Vielleicht können wir die Steine... Genau.
Fascinating. It did appear to knock the vine down near to the point where one of us can reach it.
Didn't they have baseball on Vulcan? Show us your fastball, Jim.
Baseball? No one plays that anymore. Good try, though, sir.
Noch Nochmal. Na, das klappt ja.
The probability of getting the vine on the second try was only 36.53%. Well done, Captain.
Probability? That was a perfect pitch if I ever saw one.
All right. We're on our way.
Würde ich auch sagen. Ein guter Wurf, Captain.
Nothing happens.
Wir möchten jetzt bitte hier hoch. Ja, so geht es. Ja, sehr sportlich. Dann den Sicherheitsoffizier. Mal gucken, wie unser Vulkanier hier hochkommt. Ja, ein bisschen langwierig. Hier oben die Augen, ne? So. Doktor, jetzt ist sie dran. Gut. Wo können wir hin? Runter wollen wir lieber nicht. Also geht es wahrscheinlich nur nach links. Ja. Nach links. Ist hier irgendwas Interessantes?
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, hier ist nichts.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report.
Aber eine schöne Grafik. Oh.
I am Tolokzak, priest of Quetzalcoatl. Only one who knows his ways may approach his holy ground.
Da wollen wir immer analysieren.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Vielleicht können wir irgendwas Stein bewerfen. Das macht ihn wohl sauer, wa? Stört ihn nicht. Okay. Der Schlange? Captain, mach was mit der Schlange.
The snake enjoys snacking on you.
I'm really not that anxious to get a good look at it, sir.
Towering over your security officer, holding a great spear in his huge hand, the great warrior Tolokzak will let no one pass him.
Können wir noch mal mit ihm reden?
I will not listen to your deceitful ways.
Stein geht nicht. Erschießen würde ich ihn jetzt auch nicht wollen.
The snake enjoys snacking on you.
Der Schlange schmeckt's vorzüglich.
Get that thing away from me.
Interesting. From the angle of its fangs and the shape of its mouth, it might have had the ability to inject its prey with venom at one time.
Was machen wir jetzt?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The snake enjoys snacking on you.
Der Schlange schmeckt's ganz vorzüglich. Das ist ein bisschen komisch.
Nothing happens. Tolokzak falls to the ground unconscious.
You dropped the knife, Jim.
Okay.
You fail to obtain anything.
Dann auf diese Art und Weise. Nehmen wir sein Messer mit.
You pick up the beautifully crafted knife.
dass er sich nicht gewehrt hat. Okay, wo sind wir hier? Was ist das?
Below this rock is a large growth of mushrooms.
Pilze. Kann ich die Pilze mitnehmen?
You fail to obtain anything.
Okay. Vielleicht brauchen wir die Pilze für irgendwas.
I would strongly recommend against touching these, Jim. They're highly
Okay.
toxic.
Danke, Doktor. Und der Captain geht wieder alleine voraus. Okay. Das sieht interessant aus. Erstmal ein bisschen analysieren.
It appears that the leaves are slightly toxic. I would not recommend touching it for an extended amount of time, Captain.
Okay.
The tricorder registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface of the water.
Ich habe so das Gefühl, wenn wir jetzt hier rübergehen, wird uns diese Lebensform, die herausguckt, irgendwie
The
nichts Gutes
tricorder
wollen.
registers a life form, a large marine creature lurking just below the surface of the water.
Was meint der Doktor dazu?
Jim, there's some kind of an aquatic creature down there.
Gut. Ich kann mal mit dem Messer irgendwie.
Due to the small size of the knife, I doubt it would harm such a large creature.
Okay, er kann da was abschneiden. Wenn das was Giftiges ist. Ich kann mir auch die Schlange reinschmeißen.
Nothing happens. The snake disappears beneath the surface of the water.
Aber das Vieh ist immer noch da. Naja, haben wir die Schlange wenigstens freigelassen. Können wir mit dem Gift hier irgendwas machen? Aber Platsch.
It would appear that the plant secretes a chemical that is a natural repellent to the creature. It has retreated far downstream, Captain.
Hochinteressant. Dann gehen wir mal rüber. Gucken, was passiert. Alle kommen mit. Gut. Dann würde ich hier erstmal eine kleine Unterbrechung machen. Abspeichern. Und wir sehen uns im nächsten Teil wieder. Bis demnächst.